Hey girls, today I'm doing the 50 facts about me tag. So let's go. My first memory is actually doing the dishes. I was like 2 and I was doing the dishes with my mum standing next to me. I was up on one of those stools so I could reach. It's the first and last time I did the dishes. Just joking. My celebrity crush is Joe Manganiello. He is hot. When I was in high school, I was a new girl at the school and I was really shy and really nervous, and I went to get changed in the toilets and I put my, I was putting my sports outfit on and I tucked my skirt into my undies and walked out with it actually tucked in, and everyone was laughing at me and it wasn't fun. My best day, I suppose it was a time, it was a week actually, when I first met my boyfriend Declan. We were first together and he took me to Thailand and we were there for a week and we had a fabulous time. So that's a great memory. I have one sibling, a younger sister. She's 2.5 years younger and her name is Elise. She's absolutely beautiful and very intelligent, an amazing girl. She's my best friend. My first celebrity crush when I was a teenager would have to be Taylor Hanson. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can see why I'm not a singer. I am like fidgety, I can't keep still, so even just sitting here, I'm actually sitting here holding my foot to stop my leg moving. I like to nag at people, I want attention all the time, I'm like a little kid and I'm hyperactive. I've been with Dec for almost 6 years now, and we first met, it's quite a story, we should make a movie about it, but he was with his ex-girlfriend who was my ex-friend. I didn't steal him off her, they broke up, and then I broke up with my boyfriend, and Dec and I started talking and we became really good friends, and I fell for him, he fell for me, and I just thought, why not go for it, why not be with who makes me happy, and the rest is history. The first concert I ever went to was a Britney Spears concert, and it was only like 6 years ago. I've never been to another concert. My favourite TV show would have to be True Blood, because Joe's in that. There's a few others. I'm watching American Horror Story because I actually like horror movies and horror TV shows. I know I'm really weird like that. My nickname is either M, Emmy, MZ, Emilio, or Dickhead. When I was younger, I wanted to be either an artist, a photographer, a musician, or a model. My most hated food is actually salad. I know, I'm a health and fitness person and I don't like salad. But I know it's good for me, so I eat it. I just hate lettuce. I feel like I'm a guinea pig or a rabbit just chewing on lettuce and it's all stringy and it gets stuck in my teeth. Can't stand it. Ugh. What I would have for my last meal, between pizza, a baked dinner, or ice cream and chocolate. I think I'd probably have all three. I've won a few things. The first thing I won was, it was a competition to design the school logo. So I won that when I think I was 15 or something. And then I won a few modelling competitions, and then I won a few fitness competitions. There's not one song in the whole world that I know every single word to, except for maybe Hanson songs. I know, how embarrassing. When I was at school, I was teased quite a lot and I was called Frog or Googles. So the girls used to make frog noises when I walked past because I have big googly eyes. Don't know where they got that from. A hidden talent that I have was my eyebrow dance, but now it's probably, I can do the Matrix, so you know that move where you go all the way back to the ground and almost touch the ground and then come back up? I used to do it at parties a lot and out at the nightclubs, but Declan doesn't let me now, he gets embarrassed. Something that really grosses me out, and Declan does it and I can't stand it, he'll sniff, like snort all the snot back and then swallow it, and I can hear him swallowing it. It's disgusting. Something that I really hate that people do, and when I've met people before, they give you a hug and they have sweaty armpits, particularly men, really sweaty BO armpits, and it goes on you and it hits on your shoulder and you've got this wet, stinky shoulder. Oh, I can't stand it. I never went to detention when I was at school. The only time I got into trouble was I forged my mum's signature, so each week we had to get our diary signed when we did our homework by my mum, by a parent. And I forgot to this time, so I forged it and they found out and I was in trouble, but I didn't get detention, so I was lucky. I've actually never dressed up for Halloween. My happiness, I used to think it comes from other things and trying to become happy through either being successful or through money or getting friends or having a boyfriend, but I really, really think that happiness comes from inside. And it wasn't until I decided to do things that I enjoyed, becoming fit and healthy and spending time traveling and going hiking and surfing and all these different things, that's what makes me happy. So it's not about money, it's not about reaching a certain position in your career or anything like that. It really does come from within, and it's not about from outside sources, it's yourself. One of my favourite songs to put on that gets me really excited and happy, especially if I'm getting ready to go out, is 3 Days Grace. It's an old song. It's called I Hate Everything About You. I know, people get surprised when I tell them that. One of my favourite memories from when I was a kid and to do with my friends would be dirt bike riding, and we'd go away and go camping and go dirt bike riding all weekend. So much fun. My worst personality trait would have to be I'm extremely annoying. Extremely. I don't mean to be, but I just have been forever. My best personality trait is probably I like to have fun a lot and I joke a lot, but that can get annoying too, so it's a win and lose situation. My first job was cleaning sausage pots at a cake and pie shop. So it was like a massive pot with sausage meat all over it, and it was really heavy. And I'm this tiny little thing cleaning this. I could actually fit in it. My qualifications are Cert 3 and 4 in fitness and beauty therapy. The best part of my job is getting to meet so many of you amazing people. I get to meet women from all over the world, and men too, and I get to hopefully inspire people to live a healthy, happy and fit lifestyle. The worst part of my job would be probably dealing with negativity from other people and criticisms. So I'm human like everyone else, and while I am pretty tough and I can handle a lot, sometimes it does get to you, and that's probably the worst part of my job. But I deal with it, it's all worth it. I used to collect magazines, like every single magazine from Cleo, Cosmos, Dolly magazines when I was younger, even Women's Day, Women's Weekly, like all those different magazines. I even had men's magazines because I liked looking at the makeup that the girls wore and I'd go and imitate them. I've never really had an idol until a few years ago. When I first got into health and fitness, I met Jamie Eason, and she's a really beautiful, lovely fitness professional out there. She's one of the first fitness people I met in the industry, and she was so lovely. She spent so much time with me, helping me with training, and at the time it was my goal to be on the cover of one of the fitness magazines, and she gave me tips and just gave me the time of day, and I really appreciate it. My weakness can be sometimes chocolate, but usually it's fitness gear. So anything, can be pants, tops, crop tops, Nike shoes, hats, everything fitness I'm obsessed with. Something I've learnt only pretty recently is, it's pretty embarrassing. I thought Louis Vuitton and Louboutin were the same thing. Yeah, I thought they were the same. I just didn't know they were two different people or brands. Something most people don't know about me, and I actually met a girl yesterday at the gym and told her the same story. I was extremely insecure and very shy. So to the point of if I'd meet someone, I'd be shaking and I couldn't talk. I was that shy. So when I met this girl yesterday and I told her, she was like, really? You'd never know. So the point is, you can overcome anything, and I overcame that. I did play the violin for about 15 years, so I started when I was 4. The best present I've ever got was probably when I was younger. All I wanted was a bike, and one year for Christmas my mum gave my sister and I a bike to share, and we were so excited. We were spending all afternoon riding up and down the street. One of my favourite places to go if I want to just relax is actually my boyfriend Declan's mother's house in Adelaide. So it's right down south, and she lives right on the water there, so it's like country and beautiful water, and there's barely anyone there. It's just so peaceful. It's beautiful. When I was a teenager, I went through a few different phases. It was always to try and fit in and be cool. And one time I bleached my hair myself and it went orange, and that was a nightmare. And then I put pink streaks in my hair, and then I pierced my ears, my second hole and my hole up the top there. So I actually got a pin and popped it and put it through myself. My mum nearly died because she didn't let us get our ears pierced till, my sister and I, get our ears pierced till we were like 12 or something. And I tried to do my belly button as well. My mum doesn't know that. I was always a tomboy growing up. I hated dresses. In fact, I'd wear shorts underneath my dress if I had to wear one. And up until actually pretty recently, I've only just started wearing dresses and being a bit more girly. So I kind of am a bit of both now. Back about 10 years ago, I won Miss Indy. They've got a car event called the Indy Cars, and I won Miss Indy and went to the Nationals. So right before it, I thought, I'm gonna get my hair done and I'm gonna put some blonde foils in it. So I went to the hairdresser, and they put, actually I think it was a cap they put on me. So remember the cap where they punch the hole and pull the hair through? And they did that, and when they took the cap off, my hair went with it. I did not look too good at that Indy. Oh. I'm not very good at whistling, so there's a few things I can't do. There's quite a lot of things I can't do. Singing's one of them, but I have never been able to whistle, you know, when they, even just normal whistle, like, oh, I can, kind of, but I can't do the one where you put your fingers in your mouth, but I can whistle now. My first pet was Tinkerbell, a little chihuahua, tiny little chihuahua, this little thing. Oh. My all-time childhood favourite movie would probably be The Little Mermaid or Winnie the Pooh. Something my family used to always pay me out about is talking non-stop. Seriously, I just never stop. Oh, drive people nuts. Somewhere I've always wanted to go, and I hope I go there soon, is the Maldives. I just love aqua water, white sand, sunshine, relaxing, beautiful. I've broken 2 bones in my body, and they're these 2 fingers. One of them was basketball and one was football, but I can't remember which one. Something I really want to do is swim with sharks. No way! I hate that. Ugh. Scuba diving, I've never been diving before, and I think it'd be really cool to go down and see all the beautiful fish underwater. My biggest dream is to be able to inspire as many people as I can. I feel like I'm living my dreams now. This has been a massive goal of mine, to be able to be someone that can reach millions of people, and I'm literally doing that now, and it's amazing. I just want to keep going and just meet as many people as I can and hopefully help them. Well, there was my 50 fun facts tags. I'd love to hear what your fun facts are, so put them in the comments box below. I wanted to be either an artist, a musician, talk non-stop, non-stop. My most hated food would probably have to be eyeballs. I don't like eyeballs, like, you know, when they're in the fish or animal or something and you just see the eyeball looking at you. Dec eats them, so yeah, I don't like them.
Do you have any normal food that you
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Eyeballs! That was so random.
Okay, I'll think of something else.
It was kind of cool though.
Brains maybe.
Like, you just like lettuce or chocolate,
okay.
Or like popcorn. Like normal food ever.
You should do eyeballs and it's like you know that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook and my Instagram.